Here. All right, so welcome back to the Shattered Teeth, everybody. It's nice to be with you again after a week off. And last time we were together, you were trying to bust out Mr. Udas, who had a bit of rage issues and ended up massacring a whole lot of people, three of which actually died, thanks to the heroic actions of lots of you, but most noticeably Rafe. People's lives were saved. You had lots of options, lots of deals. I won't say what some of the other options were because they're specific to characters and their backstories. But you ended up going with the try and bust him out of the castle tactic. You could have, gone into the courtroom was another option and rescued him there. You could have grabbed him from the public square when he was presumably going to be hung. But you chose the route of the castle, which is an interesting choice. Fortunately, some of you are just not as stealthy as you perhaps hope you should be. And it turned into a bit of a slaughter inside there as well. Rafe raising the interesting points that these are soldiers on the battle. And it's a very different situation than massacring people in an inn, for example. But anyway, you had to take out a few guards. Some of them were sleeping. Some of them you left sleeping as well. Your contact inside of the Resistance is a guy called Samuel Cooper, who is with you, hoping to bring you guys out. But things have gone wrong. D&D Beyond 20 Chrome
Gotcha.
add-on is the way to go with it.
Do a quick search in your Google Chrome store.
And there's really no installation once you've got the plugin.
Yeah,
That's it. Do you use Chrome, Mr. Hucklepuff?
I sure do.
Then it should be fine. Okay, so let's drag you back into the castle. We'll stop this theme music from playing. And we'll get into it in just a second. All right. So, yes, you were underneath Carmen Castle. Now, there's a few things that I've revealed here. Ignore this icy thing and this boat. This is just an empty area at the bottom. So forget about that. It's just the map that I found that was very suitable. At the moment, everybody is downstairs except Eris. So I'm just interested if Eris is coming down as well, or what is Eris doing?
I'm pretty sure this door is barred. Do I hear anything coming from upstairs at all, or is it pretty quiet?
Make me a perception check.
I'm gonna try to do that with this. We'll see if that actually works.
Oh, I see you in the log, so that did work. And you rolled a 13. And yes, it is. So you go up and listen to it. You hear dog barkings. The dogs are seemingly still in their kennel from your sound, but you, with a 13, that's pretty much all you hear. It's hard to hear anything else apart from this barking.
Okay, yeah. So if everything seems fine, then yeah, I'll head back. I'll head downstairs, kind of shimmy my way down. I'm assuming it was like a hole, or what did they jump down?
Yeah, this little square thing here is a trapdoor in the ceiling, so it just kind of opens, easy enough to jump down. And yeah, you're with the group now.
Okay. And if I am able to, I will prestidigitation it close behind me.
Okay. I think that's an easy enough thing to do with a prestidigitation, so it just closes above you. So yeah.
Yeah, we definitely didn't come this way.
Nothing suspicious going on here. Yeah, so what would you like to do?
Let's look to our guide here and say, which way do we need to go?
And Samuel says, well, there's some storage areas down through this door to the south. They usually store grain up here. And I'm assuming that through this door to the east. That's where they'll be keeping Udas.
Hey guys, sorry I'm a little late.
Oh, no problems. No problems. It's nice to have you along. Everything good?
Yes, sir.
Good. Do you see your
How'd
animated
you hear that?
DM?
In Discord? Pretty cool. Or not.
I feel like I'm doing a dance for no reason.
I know that
appreciate
is
that.
muted. Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, nice to have you along, Mr. Roman. No problem that you're a little late.
Really glad you're here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Someone can let me die. Okay.
So everybody is down here, apart from Armistice, who did not come with you. So we had to retroactively apply that because chatting to Armistice offline, he figured that Armistice wouldn't be the type of mission for him. So everybody is down here for Armistice. And why don't we switch to that? Armistice. So you're up in one of the taverns in the town.
Yes.
Everybody said, "Oh, we gotta break out Udas. He's our loyal companion." But what reasons did you give? We don't need to role play it out, but what reasons would you have given, if any, for why you don't want to go on this mission? I mean, you can
Oh, I
sit silent,
didn't
of
want
course.
to. I didn't want to. Oh, no. Yeah, I'd say I don't want to fucking break someone out of prison. And yeah, I don't want to be a part of that.
Okay, cool. And what are you doing while these people are getting up to all sorts of trouble?
I would be, if this is possible at all, my first point of business would be, wait, hold on, my dog's barking. I have to get him to stop.
Sure.
BRB.
Can't hear him.
I think I heard a couple dog barks in the back. I thought it was the background music, gonna be honest, because there's dogs and stuff upstairs, but yeah.
She was barking. No, she was outside.
Oh, okay. Well,
I just
yeah,
brought her
it's
in.
just dog barking and surround sound.
Alright, so
Okay,
you in?
I'm back.
You back? Okay.
So yeah, my first point of order would be I want to get information on this resistance and see if they're actually like, if people are down with the cause or if they're just like a bunch of incompetent fools.
Okay, so getting the word on the street, not so much specifically, not contacting people within the resistance, but other people to see what they are about the resistance.
Yeah.
The idea? Now you have that thing where you have the criminal contacts. Not really that. I think I'll give you a general investigation plus at advantage since you're used to sussing out the city. So investigation at advantage.
Investigation at advantage. 22.
So, visiting various bars and establishments and just the general man on the street, opinion is divided. Half the people think they're incompetent idiots and they should be. There's kind of almost a little bit of religious fatalism here. Yes, they've been occupied by the Wanderman assembling on the Ascended Host year after year after year, and that's bad. But so some of them think they're not so much incompetent, but just going about it all wrong. I mean, and life is not so bad under various occupiers, but you know, it's bad enough. You've seen that on the street. You know, very very poor people, very rich people, nothing much in the middle, and the other half is like, shit. You know, we need to do something. We wish, and they were wishing the resistance would actually do something, but they haven't done something. There's a lot of talks and bars and stuff, but as far as anything actually, working out, nothing. So people think they're wasting their time. Other people think they would stop wasting their time and start actually do something. They haven't actually accomplished much yet.
So a lot of people think that they're more bark than bite.
Yes, and they're longing for them to get some bite.
And
it's-
I did meet that guy, that Sam Cooper guy.
Mhm.
Would I be able to just insight check to see if he's like actually a capable dude?
Sure. Insight away. He is very passionate about the cause. You get he's competent, and given an army behind him, he could definitely kick the Wanderman Assembly's butt. So he's capable, but he's lacking resources, which is why they really haven't done anything yet. But I think he's onto something, and could be the leader that the people of the Broken Isles need.
Okay. Then, with that information, I guess I would. What would I do? I guess I'm just going to fucking stay at the tavern and try to make it look like it's believable that we're all here. Like, make an alibi for us.
Okay, so an alibi for why everybody suddenly vanished.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm gonna say that they're all sick and they're pooping in their rooms and throwing up.
Okay. So I assume you do this at the inn that they were staying at.
Yeah.
Okay, make me a deception check as you start to spin rumors around there.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, people shrugging. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. I saw them leave 10 minutes ago. Can't be pooping in their room if they're out there. Maybe their upstairs stomach got better or something. But yeah, they're not pooping in their room, mate. Not sure what you're talking about.
Oh, maybe. Okay. Then I guess he would just keep an ear out to see if anything's going on like crazy at the castle that they're trying to break into.
Sure.
And then at the first sign of alert, I would try to sneak back and help out the homies.
Okay, so any signs of trouble, if things go too bad, so kind of hanging out, listening around like various members of the assembled, hanging out around there. See if something really goes wrong, then maybe you need to spring into action.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So let's switch focus back to underneath the Carmen Castle. With a bunch of you, including Samuel Cooper. What would you like to do?
Well, we want to ask him which way is Udas and follow him, basically, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely
you said it was
through
this way.
this door here. Not sure if I've
They
revealed
want-
that door
we're-
correctly.
Where Roman's at, or straight where this ship is?
Over there where I put the pink box.
Yep.
Pink box, huh?
What, can you not see it? I put a little box.
That's
It's impossible to miss.
Whoa, way over there. Okay, so we're walking in a hallway.
Yeah, this
Through
is
the-
just a
we're-
hallway, remember. It's not a boat or
Yeah,
anything.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna go through this way. Yep, that works. And through that door. You may. I mean, I'm not a checker, so Rafe's just gonna go through the door. Unless you guys have anything else you want to do.
Sure, I'll tell you. Yeah, absolutely, you can do that. I'll tell you a couple of things. As you walk through here, you see a bunch of grain. There's a bunch of rats going around in it, so it's some type of storage area for grain. There's not a lot there, but there is some. And Sam says there is some storage stuff down here. They do store items down here. But if you just want to rush right through, absolutely.
No. No, we check real quick. Eric, do you want to check to see if any weapons are in there?
Absolutely, yes I do. Is this just like a door, or is it just a hallway?
It's a hallway.
Hopefully this isn't trapped. Do I see stuff?
Over this side, you see a bunch of barrels and broken containers and various things. You'd assume it was made storing wine or beer, like something like that, but it's just been broken. It's in disrepair. Over this side, though, is something a lot more interesting. For one thing, you see this gigantic maul leaning up against the wall.
I'm assuming that is, like, familiar to me, is it?
If it's not, it doesn't matter. Grab it.
It would have if it is mine, it would have an intricately hand carved wooden handle on it.
No.
Yep.
And at this point, do we care?
No.
Does them all.
But
Yeah,
yes,
because you just will go back for it.
it's definitely Udas's stuff. So any of his weapons, any bits and pieces, it's all there.
I have no bits and pieces. It was just the weapon.
Just a maul. Okay, so there's just a maul there.
Yeah. I'll, I guess... Can I put that in my bag? I don't even
Sure.
think I have my bag set up
Right.
in here.
Ray can carry it, V2.
Is there anything else of any
Yeah,
note
actually-
in here, or is it just the mall?
And actually,
Bunch
Eric, I
of
think Ray
junk
would
and the maul.
prefer to carry it because I want to hand it right to him. I don't just get out of a bag or anything.
Okay.
Let's put it back.
Yeah, it should be good. As I'm like heading out, I'll grab a few of the planks and start like putting them into my bag of holding from the barrels and stuff. Anything that looks usable to repair a ship.
Oh, interesting. Good idea. Okay.
All right. So some rest, and as soon as he has them all and Eris is ready, he's gonna go through the door.
Okay. So, this is what happens. You open the door. And you see a bunch of assembled with their arrows ready to shoot at the first thing that opens the door. So we'll get to that in a second.
Mhm.
But the other thing that happens is Mr. Udas. Whoops.
Yes.
There you are, my friend. There is bars here, but there is a guard standing right in front of you. You could reach out and grab him if you'd like to. But before we do that, let's do this.
All right.
Damn it! I didn't click my character.
That old chestnut.
Dude.
Why don't those guys?
And then I want to keep that one. Oh, well.
There you go, Aerith. All right, Soren.
Second thought, Eris kept the mall.
Okay. Now let's click on one of these. All right. So you open the door. These guards were waiting for you. I mean, you made a hell of a racket down this end of the thing. Killed this poor guy, by the way. Oh, wait a minute. Let me get Sam Cooper in the initiative order. He might be the hope you're looking for. And look at that. He rolls a 21. But
Wow.
unfortunately, these guards get their prepared action off first. These assembled
right.
guards. And they have a little short bow ready. And they're going to take...
It's all Rafe because he's not letting Roman. I mean, he's not letting Roman go forward. But it's all Rafe. He's on the one. I'm the one that took the.
Okay, you did rush up, so
Yep.
you're going to have
Yep.
3 arrows shooting at you.
Yep.
And then we'll go back into initiative order. And, everybody make me a perception check as well. Make me a perception check just before we do this.
Including me, or
Yes!
no? Guys, I'm proficient.
Yeah.
Boom.
Okay, well that's all terrible. Roman, yeah, that's okay. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate it. Anyway,
I tried.
three short bow arrows come, thok, 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 and they all go for Rafe. I'm assuming that Rafe's kind of training that I know he has is good enough that he's kind of expecting this. So it's not going to be surprised, so it's not going to be an advantage. But regardless, 3 of these things will shoot towards Rafe. 1, 2, 3. And
Good.
3 of them kind of, 2 of them just plain old miss you. They thump into your armor, into your shield, and just bounce off. But 1 of them swings true and hits you with a 22 for 3 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Okay. And there is this one guard here. You see him in front of you. He's got his back to you now, Udas, and he's looking around, not quite knowing what to do, knowing that you're a very dangerous prisoner. So he's just staying there. He's not doing anything. But Sam Cooper does do something. And he says, "Goddamn traitors assembled! This is our island! Get the hell off!" And she shoots his crossbow, and it just thumps into one of their shields as he puts it up. No damage done. Eris, you're first to act. What do you do?
I am going to get to here, running through, and I'm going
well,
to.
Before you get there, this is why your passive perception didn't work. There's a guy hiding right there, and his prepared action was as soon as he sees you, he's going to take a swipe at you. And that is what he's going to do. You didn't see him coming, so this will also be at advantage. And he rolls a 21. So as you walk past, he just says, "Surprise!" and reaches out with his scimitar and cuts it into you for 6 points of slashing damage. Now it's your turn, Eris.
Well, it even updates it. That's kind of nifty. Okay, well, this has changed things somewhat. Yeah, sorry, is it prepared action or reaction? That's a good question.
It was a prepared action. His was, as soon as he saw someone, he took his action, and his action was to do it. So it wasn't. I guess it was his. I guess it technically is his reaction.
Same thing, right? Yeah, same thing, right?
Action. So
Yeah.
So if you're asking about opportunity attacks, no. So if you wanted to go here, he wouldn't get another swipe at you.
Okay. You know what? We're gonna change plans here. I'm going to. I need the little template. Sorry, just 1 second.
No problem. Oh, this sounds ominous. Ruh-roh.
Can I get all these fuckers in there? I can get like 2 of them.
You can get the 2 lined up here easy enough.
You turn a bit. You turn it, you got 3, yeah.
Rotate it.
You should give all 3 of those. The other way.
Well,
Yeah, rotate a lot.
Oh, okay, you're a cone, though, you're saying, right?
yeah. So like, I'd have to be right there,
Yeah.
which
You
I am. I'm
You want
not.
Gotcha. You don't want to go there?
Not particularly. We're gonna just see what
Cool.
happens with this.
Cool.
We're casting Burning Hands. How do I do this? Do I? Oh gosh. Okay.
Okay, there we go. So great. So let's get rid of this template. So it'll be these 2 guys up in a line, right? And
Yeah, those 2
dexterity
guys.
save
Yeah.
12. Feeling dexterity actually. So one of them passes and one of them fails. So one of them takes 12, one of them takes 6.
I think. How do I get this out of the way? Yeah, half as much on a successful.
Okay, so you rush in there. The captain, it seems, slashes you across the back of the leg, and as you stumble, you do cast Burning Hands, and it shoots out, and 2 of the guys start to get frizzling up and cry. They scream, not good. Okay. Nice round though.
1 second, actually. I'm going to. Yeah, heck it. Hopefully you can get me up if I die. I'm going to bonus action dash and go. I'm actually gonna go right here.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to do a little kick out, and I'm going to do my little scorching whirl. So I'm going to see if I programmed this in right.
Ooh.
I did. Look at that.
Nice. So this is a bonus action?
Yes.
Cool. And it's not a spell? It's an ability?
Yes.
Okay, nice. Okay, so another dexterity for all three of those guys, right?
Yes.
So dexterity saving throw. 1, 2, 3. And they all pass. Do they take 2 fire damage?
I take a hot nothing, so.
Hot nothing. Okay, so,
Yeah.
so explain to me
I'm
what
gonna-
this scorching whirl looks like. What does it look like?
I basically I kick my foot out and it like lights on fire, and I do a little like circle around myself, so at least it looks really cool. But it doesn't do anything. So
This guy says, nice move, Tiefling. Be better if you actually hit somebody next time. Get him, boys! That's your turn?
yeah.
Okay, this guy up here not quite knowing what to do. He figures he's got a short bow. He needs to at least do something. And he fires off a shot at Eris. And Eris, that's going to hit you as the arrow, boom, sinks into your flesh for 4 points of piercing damages. Fuck! Goes right into you. 4 points of damage. Okay, so that's his turn. And you hear the captain up there, hold the ground up there! Hold the ground! Don't let the beast out! Referring to Udas, you'd assume. How's the captains go?
I should be before him. I rolled a 19.12.
Oh, sorry about that.
Oh, thank goodness.
Roman. We'll go Roman and then we'll go to the captain. Sorry about that. Roman, you're up.
Swiggity sweet. So I'm going to run inside and see this guy to the left.
Yep.
And since there's 5 feet of space between me, I can still use my staff even though I'm not right next to him, right? Because I have reach.
For the quarter staff?
Or can I... My spear, I'm sorry.
If the spear has a 10-foot reach, then absolutely.
Sweet.
Does the spear? Okay, cool. So you come out and go for this guy. You swing, but he just blocks it. If the guy hits him, you get contact, but his armor and stuff actually save him, so he's good.
Cool. And then I'm going to yell at the Ares and go like, be careful! You can do it! And then I'll give her a bardic inspiration.
Okay, cool. So this is going to be my bardic inspiration thing. You give it the chair to Eris, and she's good to go. So take that, put a little bardic inspiration token on there. And yeah, cool, nice. So Roman bonus action Russian, Mr. Captain. That would be your turn, I believe. That guy had to go. So the captain sees this little bard guy come in, but he also saw this girl tiefling come in and wreck stuff up. So he comes over here and says, now let's take this one out first. Excuse me. And he brings out his scimitar and flashes across Eris. This one just whooshes over the top of her head. No hit. Swings again with the scimitar for a second time. And this one sinks deep into your flesh, Eris, and you take 8 points of slashing damage. And he follows up with a little... gets a little dagger and tries to kind of jab it right into your ribcage. And he rolls a dirty 20, so sinks into your ribcage for another 4 points of damage. You still up, Eris?
No.
Nope. Okay, so Eris gets absolutely ganked by these 4 creatures. Falls to the ground. She does have bardic inspiration, though, on the plus side. But you see Eris just collapse into a heap, and yeah, that's not good.
Get out of here! Don't do that! Don't do that to me!
Insult to injury.
I'm already down!
I know. That's a bit rough. I should maybe get a fall down sound. That's a bit rough. It was very heroic, so you get a hooray for being heroic. Florin! You hear the screams of Eris as she falls to the ground. What do you do?
Oh, I don't hear the wah 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 sadness.
No, that's just for the
I'm assuming we're just killing these people, so
It's a
You
pity how-
stabbed
You
me.
don't
You
have
haven't
to,
said
but
you
you
can
did
otherwise,
just see
but-
Eris go down.
I'm gonna use Tasha's Mind Whip on the captain.
Ooh, Tasha's Mind Whip. Nice.
Yeah. I got 2 spell sheets going on here, so.
Yeah, no, it's a bit of adjusting, so we'll see how it works.
That is some weak What is this garbage?
Good roll,
Wow. Wow.
I'm glad that was a 2nd level spell slot for
So this
4
is this-
damage.
This guy here?
Yeah.
It's a shocking roll. A 2, a 1, and a 1 on a 3d6. Okay, so he gets an intelligence saving throw. For his intelligence saving throw, he rolls a 4, so it does come off. So, yes, this mind spell sinks into him. And it gets him confused at least, and he takes, was it 4 points of damage?
Yeah. And then he can't take a reaction till the end of its next turn, and also on his next turn, I get to choose if he gets a move, an action, or a bonus action.
Okay, so put that that thing on him to remind ourselves, so it doesn't. The move, action, or bonus action.
Yeah, you get to pick one.
I get to pick one. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, but his erection's definitely gone. The guy's saying, "Go get him, boy, get him! Get out of my head!" That's your turn, Soren?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So, Rafe, you see your recently acquired companion. You haven't known that long, but she does fall. Surrounded by people who seem to want her dead. What do you do?
Alright. So I have them all, right?
Yep.
Question is, would throwing it be an action?
Yeah. Throwing it
Okay.
to attack or throwing it in Udas's direction?
Throw it in his direction.
Okay, tell you what we'll do. We'll have it make you athletics or acrobatics check. And if you beat a 15, you can just do it as a free action. Otherwise, it's going to take your action.
Okay.
So you can definitely throw it over here. You're going to have to move in a little bit further to do that, though.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna move close anyway. I'm gonna move into here and grab Ares and pull her. I want to pull her out. That's what I want to do. But I like to throw him his maul before I pull her out. But if there's 2 actions, I'll just pull her out.
Okay.
Makes sense.
So you're not going to throw them all. In other words, you're going to try and drag her out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna drag Ares. Let me see which way would be better. Yeah, Ares over here to this corner, and I'll stand here.
Okay, you're going to get 2 attacks of opportunity if you do that.
Yes,
3
I
attacks of
know.
opportunity.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay. Oh, this guy actually won't get an attack of opportunity because he's lost his reaction. But the
Okay.
2 assembled will. And
Okay.
your AC is 17, so swing it
Yeah.
twice. So 2 attacks with long swords. One just misses terribly with your back turn. It thumps into your armor, just boom, no damage. But the second one does get some purchase. With a 21, he takes 7 points of slashing damage as you drag Eris away into the corner.
Then I'll use a bonus action to do second wind.
Okay, cool. So yeah, roll for second wind and heal on up. So yeah, woof. Second wind comes in, you're feeling a lot healthier. 8, nice roll, undoing the damage. Great.
Mhm.
That's your
Alright.
movement, your action, your bonus action. Cool.
Yep, that's it.
Okay, this assembled member is going to come over here next to Roman and bring out his long sword and
Bring
swing
it.
hard. And 18 against Roman will not hit. It just bounces off your armor. No damage done.
Ha 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 ha! You're gonna have to do better than that.
You keep. I've already taken out one of you scum. Who's next? Hey boys, come over and get this guy. He's the next one going down. This guy rushes over, brings out his long sword, takes another swipe at you, but once again it bounces off your armor. You're dodging, you're weaving, it's not even getting through. Udas!
It tickles. It tickles. Stop it.
We'll get you soon, boy. Udas, this is the moment you've been waiting for. Rescue has come. Your problem is there's bars here and there's a guard here. You do not have your weapons. What do you do?
I rage, of course.
Rage.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. So, 1 second. Where is the... Should probably just have this up, but I was watching. There you go. 2. 2 is... Oh, perfect. So I
Ooh.
stand up, I rage, and then I just appear right in front of this guy who
No
took
way.
down Eris.
No way. What is that?
And I
Yeah,
I
go
just
ahead.
want to immediately grab him by the throat and lift him up off the ground.
Okay. What is exactly is a 2-1 wild search?
It is. Let me just throw it up for you.
That's this is kind of the counter to your kill everybody in the tavern roll, right? This is the
Yep.
perfect roll
That's.
for you.
I was.
Uh-huh.
You have to understand. I was hoping for the 2 in the tavern so I could do some funny shit where I just appeared 30 feet in the air and fell to the ground.
Wow.
But we
wow.
are where we are.
That's
That
pretty
is
cool.
Amazing. That gets a clap for that one for sure. That is awesome. Well done. Okay, so that's your bonus action, right? And the
Yeah.
teleport just kind of happens, so you still have your action. So you're attempting to what? Just grapple this guy, throw him to the ground?
I mean, I would like to, I guess for flavor, pick him up. I won't grapple him. He's in it with me. I'll just punch him in the face.
Sure, you can make an unarmed strike. And you get to
And-
add rage to this as well.
Yeah, and reckless, of course.
Oh, nice.
15.
15. You kind of weave back and forth and then bam, punch him right in the face and breaks his
So-
nose.
7 points of damage.
7 points with the bludgeoning. And blood starts streaming out of your nose and shit. You have tricks in you, boy, don't you?
Shouldn't have
Broke you
done that.
before. Rest of you guys, kill them. This guy's for me. Okay, I'm still a little bit confused, but wow, great round, Udas. I guess that's your turn.
Yep.
Okay, taking the advice of the captain, this guy's going to move around. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he's going to go for Wraith, as you guys are trapped there in the corner. But on the plus side, Eris is hidden there. So takes out his long sword and goes, "Come on!" and rolls a 16 against Wraith.
Yep,
Which
misses.
does not hit, so just clanks off your armor and your shield. I'm not sure if you have a shield, but it clanks off something
Nope,
anyway.
no shield.
Sam Cooper says, "Shit, Soren, this is going bad. Who are we taking out first? The captain? What do you think?"
Yes, captain is what right for shutout.
Hey, Soren, which one? The captain?
The captain.
The captain it is. And he brings out a short bow. Sam takes a careful shot and just flies off down the corridor and flanks into the far end of the room. Got to get a better shot on this. And before if you get a little plus on you, Udas, because you are going to have advantage against your next turn. Eris, we're back to this, my friend. It's saving throw, please.
Okay. How do I roll that on this?
I think a little red dice shows up.
Yeah, it's up to where is it? Somewhere there, upper right hand corner, I think somewhere.
Don't forget, I gave you a 1d6 to help.
You can always just roll a d20. Since it's
Yeah,
modifiers.
I'm just gonna do that. D20, and then you said a D6?
If you need
Yeah, because I gave you bardic
you need it.
inspiration.
Okay, I'll, I mean, I guess I can use that for this, right?
In case you need it, yeah.
in case you need it.
Okay, this should be able to roll both. That's unfortunate. It's not a nat 20. Just a 16 plus a 4.
Okay, but you do
But
get...
it's still a good.
It's just still... But it's one successful death saving throw. Where are the death saving throws on?
Oh, I found it. You have to click
There.
into HP management,
There you
and
go.
then it shows up.
HP
Done it
management.
before.
So
Yeah,
like,
I
if,
clicked- Yeah.
If you like click into the HP, yeah.
I don't see death saving throws there though. Anyway, let's not worry
Maybe
about it.
I think it's because my health is 0. Probably doesn't show up otherwise.
Well, let's have a look at Eris's. This is what I like about this. It's easy for me to see a well-formatted character sheet. And it is, oh, I see it now. Yes, the death saves are very there, front and center. And yeah, you can roll there. So I think if you click on the little B in the middle there, then it automatically does the death saving throw for you. You see the B in the middle?
Yeah, ignore. I just rolled the same number I rolled earlier as well.
Yeah, so
But
one
yeah.
success. Bottom line, one success.
Yeah.
That's a very scary looking screen too on D&D Beyond, I must say.
It is.
But anyway, you are hanging on to life. That's the main thing. Roman, things are not going so well. What can Roman do about it?
Well, I get a bonus action healing word, and I'm going to go ahead and use that on Ares.
Nice.
That is my last spell. So I used it wisely.
Did you though?
I did, I think. And then I'm going to use my action to spear attack, and it does nothing.
It does nothing. So how much does the healing word do?
Oh yeah, I forgot to do that. My bad.
It's an important detail.
Eric's like waiting, but
Healing word is 1d4 plus your spellcasting modifier. Cool. So it's /roll 1d4 plus 7. 11 points.
Wow.
There you go.
Throw out the healing word. Eris, you regain consciousness, but then you reach out with your spear, try and attack somebody around you, but regardless, whoosh, dodges it very easily. Okay, nice round though, Roman. You got your party member up with a nice roll of 11 hit points. That's great for a healing word.
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh, I think okay. I think it's +5, so I think it's 9, not 11. It's the modifier for the, like your charisma. It wouldn't be the spell casting. Yeah.
Yeah, so +5. Yeah, you're right. But cool. Still
Okay,
maximum.
so then
Maximum.
Still a great roll.
Still a great
Yeah.
maximum thing. Yeah, with a 20 charisma. You're right. Not spellcasting. Okay, we got it good. Okay, so nice round, Roman. You bring up a valuable ally, and this guy goes, "You stay in there, scum. I'm not going to protect you. You're not going to. Shit! Where did you go?" And he rushes out here, and the captain says, "No, he's mine." He says, "Oh, okay." And he rushes over here, and instead he comes after Rafe. Oh, actually, I forgot these guys get 2 attacks. The 2 attacks against Rafe. Yes, we'll get to opportunity attacks, but Rafe, one of them just whooshes over the top of your head, the other one just clanks into your armor, doesn't get in through. And sure, you can have opportunity if you like Udas against this guy.
Oh yeah, I definitely backhand him. It's like,
I'm hoping so.
yeah.
And at advantage, I'm going to say this is part of your rage. You just come and slap him, and you do back slap him.
So 27. I don't know why I keep clicking the damage. It's always 5.
So it's 5 or always 7?
Well, 7 with the rage, but
7 with the rage, yeah. Okay. And turns out Udas's backhand is pretty good as you just slap this guy, you kind of hit him right under the rib cage, and you feel some ribs cracking underneath it very satisfactorily. Yeah, Udas' rage with a backhand slap is nothing to be joked. Yo, looks just me and you now, murdering scum. You ready to die for your crimes?
no. Are you ready to die for my crimes?
I love it. Well, first attack at advantage because you did reckless attack. He rolls a 16. Which I think
That
is a
hits?
hit. Yep.
Oh yeah.
So
I
the
see it.
scimitar. The into you for 9 points of slashing damage. The second scimitar attack goes wide. Then his offhand...
That's half because
Oh,
of
yes,
rage.
yes. So 9 slashing goes down to 4. The second one just whooshes, goes wide. The third attack, though, with a dagger as he tries to do his classic move, stab you under the ribcage, and this time, that's it. And you take 6 points of piercing damage, reduced to 3 because of your rage. You dodge as much as you like, boy, but you're going down. You're no match for me. Oh, actually, I take that all back. He gets 1 action because of the mind sliver thing.
Yep.
So ignore that last damage. I sort of said you took 6
Oh,
on the last
okay.
one. So I guess give yourself 3 hit
3.
points back.
Yep.
3 hit points back. So he's trying to do it, but who was in his head? It was Soren?
Soren.
Soren.
He's in everybody's head.
Is that just for 1 round?
That is a great question.
To your, at least to your next one.
Yeah, it's 1 round. 1 round.
Yeah.
1 round. Okay, so he gets his... Ah! God damn it! Told you it was me and 1-on-1. Tell your friends to get out of my head! Speaking of getting people into their head again, Soren.
I'll ask Udos if he wants to 1v1 this fool or not, or if he wants my help.
Kill them all. I don't care how.
Okay, cool.
There will be there is no honor in this fight.
So I'm gonna use my twin spell, and I'm gonna dissonant whispers 2 people.
Ooh, dissonant whisper, 2 people. So which 2 people?
The captain and then this guy.
Okay, so what do they need? They need wisdom saving throws. So let's do the captain first. Captain rolls a 19. And his buddy for a wisdom saving throw rolls a 19 as well. So they both make it. So is that
I think
half
that's
damage?
it. I think so.
Successful Dave. Yeah, so they just take damage.
Yeah, they don't have to move or anything.
And it's half damage?
On a fail save it.
Saved is half.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
half. It's half. Yep. So they don't have to move away, but they both do take. We'll take the first one. I don't. Oh, I say. So the first one I rolled was the captain. So the captain's going to take 6 points of damage, and this buddy over here is going to take 4 points of damage. Nice. Yeah. So as your whispers go around there, and yeah, messes with their head. Nice.
Cool. That's my turn.
Now, just out of interest, I haven't never played a sorcerer. Is that a bonus action to twin the spell?
It is not. For twin spell, you can spend a sorcery point equals the spell level to target a second creature in range with the same spell, as long as the spell at the level is being cast is capable of targeting more than 1 creature.
Okay, so not even a bonus action. So still leave your action and bonus action. What you got?
Absolutely nothing. So
So feel free to move if you like. But Rafe, surrounded by members of the assembly.
Alright, go hit the guy to south of him.
South of him, cool.
Closest to. Didn't quite crit.
Oh, that absolutely hits. Not only that, but the guy's been hit by dissonant whispers and everything. He just falls to the ground, dead.
And then his bonus action, he's gonna offhand hit the other guy.
Okay, cool.
Right across from him.
Yep. So this guy here.
Yeah.
13, unfortunately, it just glances off his armor and can't manage to pierce the scimitar through the armor.
Yep. That's his turn.
Okay, this assembled member is going to go after Roman. Let's see how you bleed, boy. He swings twice with his long sword, hitting once only. The second one just whiffs over the top of you, but then he hits you with a second attack for 10 points of slashing damage. And
Ooh.
that was the maximum damage I could do, but 10 points of damage to Roman.
Oh, I'll put the guy down there. Okay, cool. I see. I didn't see the guy down there.
Yep, but this guy is dead, so it's your turn, Udas. You still tackling recklessly?
Oh yeah, I am
Nice.
just pummeling this guy in the face.
Okay, pummel away. 18
18.
hits.
So 7 points of
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. So it's just the one attack. I was thinking two, but that was the last campaign. So, yeah, just pump him right
And
in
then-
the face.
Just to get in his head, I'm going to bonus action show up right behind him.
Ooh, do you get to bamf around indefinitely?
Yeah, as a bonus action for as long as I'm raging.
Ooh, nice. Okay, says, I'm going to cut you down. Stop moving around. And he turns around and the tension is firmly fixed on you. Nice round, though. The assembled is going to go for Rafe. Swinging at Rafe twice with the longsword. Ooh. One hits with a natural 20 for 13 points of damage.
Okay.
And the second attack hits with a 19 for 3 points of damage.
Okay.
It's a total of 16. Is it 16? Yeah, 16 points of damage as it just drives into you. One hack. Another hack. Both striking absolutely true. Another one's about to fall, boys! Sam Cooper says, Shit! This is all going wrong. And he brings out a short bow targeting the captain, rolls a 7. I just clacks, whoops.
This guy's useless.
And they got. He's a pretty good shot, actually, just rolling badly.
Who the fuck is this guy?
I am Sam Cooper. Eris, you're on the ground. Do you stand up?
Yeah, I'll stand up.
Okay.
I feel like that's pretty good. So between Rafe and Roman, which one looks the more fucked up?
Between Rafe and Roman.
I'm down
I
to
have
it.
7 hit points.
They're both pretty messed up.
Go ahead,
I
keep
think
Roman.
so.
Rafe will take it, Roman.
So then I will cast Cure Wounds on Roman.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh
Nice.
yeah.
Healing magic flows into Roman and you're feeling a lot better. Okay, so it's your action.
Yeah. I'm going to... Let me see here, actually. No, I'm gonna stay right fucking there.
Alright. Nice safe spot to do. Roman, here you feel the healing energy from Eris flowing into you. You're feeling a lot better. Still a bunch of guys there. This guy is going 1-on-1 with Udas. What do you do?
So I'm gonna do a bardic inspiration to Rafe, and I'm gonna say, "This might end in disaster, but here we go." And I'm gonna stab the guy next to me. So
Oh.
natural 20,
Oh,
baby.
nice.
Double
Good.
that.
Oh,
So the inspiration
damage.
goes double natural 20, so 18 points of damage to this guy.
This guy. Yep.
Wow, you.
I finally hit somebody, guys.
Woo.
Yeah.
Just straight killed somebody.
The first time in the game.
Works.
16. Yeah, you just absolutely skewer this guy. No problem. Hadn't taken any
Perfect.
damage before, but that finishes him off as you just.
And I'm gonna step on top of this dead guy and stand right next to Rafe. You go like, "We can do this."
All right, so then nice round once again. Double natural 20s. You gotta like that. And actually, I'll just remove that dead body from there so I can see Roman clearly. And this guy is going to attack you as well. Not done for yet. No, damn it, my roll 20 just went weird. Let me just refresh it. Get right back to killing you. Okay. It's rebooting, won't be a sec. Okay, so we'll get back to it. And this guard is going to taking 2 attacks against Roman. So 2 longsword attacks, once, twice. Yeah, DM can roll natural 20s as well. So he comes back. Maybe Roman is skiting a little too much. And yeah. Second attack misses, thankfully, but the first one gets you under the ribcage. And you take 8 plus 5, 13 points of damage, Roman, as he just absolutely dicks you. Come on, man! Bring it on, boy.
You said
Bring it on.
13 points?
Yeah, 1-3.
Oh,
Is that one?
Wow.
Looks like.
On the 1 point.
Nice. I rolled a natural 20 and a 6, so the 6 obviously misses. And now your friends are out of my head. I got you this time, you're going down. And his attacks at advantage with his scimitar rolls a 17, which will hit for 4 points of damage, reduced to 2 because of your raging. Attacks again with his scimitar, rolls a dirty 20 this time for 4 slashing, reduced to 2. And finally, his dagger attack at advantage is a 22 for 6 pressing damage, reduced to 3.
Wow.
So he just hits you again and again. This guy's a seasoned fighter, you can tell that, and he's taking every advantage from your reckless attack and just is absolutely hitting you time and time again.
You still have a chance to get out of this alive.
Soren.
It looks like Udos doesn't need my help, and everyone else is inferior and dying, so I'm gonna help them out. I'm gonna firebolt the guy closest to Roman.
Firebolt the guy closest to Roman. Closest to Roman, I assume it's this guy here?
Yeah.
Okay, and he gets, oh, that's just to hit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, 18
18.
hits. 18 just hits, roll damage. And the guy screams out. He catches on fire as this fireball zooms towards him. And yeah, good. Well done.
I hate this game. My cantrip does more damage than my level 2 spell.
Right now, yeah.
That's annoying. We're at an 8 on a D10. That's pretty good. Could have been a 1.
Mm-hmm.
So you see the firebolt thing explode on the guy around him. He's still got eyes on Roman. Actually, they seem to want to take Roman down, in your opinion, Rafe, which is what you do as a soldier. Take them out. Take out the weakest first. What do you do, Roman? Rafe.
Let's look at the guy in front of him.
Guy and 16, unfortunately, just clanks off the armor.
Alright, swing again. Swing again.
I gave you, didn't I give you
Inspiration.
Bardic Inspiration?
Can I use that on attacks?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah,
You used to
definitely use
roll a
that.
1d and add it to your 16.
Alright.
Well, the second one is
1d4.
going to miss regardless. And an 18 is exactly what you needed. So the Bardic Inspiration is well spent. So you get... which guy did you attack this one?
Yeah, the one in front of him.
That one too falls to the ground.
Alright.
And the captain
Then
looks
he'll
around and
move.
says, I see you're falling. This is going to be my last day. I'm going to take you down with me, you thief. I saw what you did in that, and you don't deserve life. Good turn, Rafe?
Yeah, he moves over to here, but yeah.
Okay, cool. You does.
Alright, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I just Udas pointed out that it's a D6 for inspiration, not a D4.
Okay, whether way he hits. So.
Either way, that's fine.
Yeah, cool.
D6. Unfortunately, the raging attack, it just swings wide. You can't even hit me, boy. This is my last day. I'm definitely taking you down with me. This guy is dead. Sam Cooper. Hey, Udas! I got you! He fires off a short bow, and this time it does hit the guy.
Oh, finally.
Sinks into him for 5 points of piercing damage. And the guy barely notices it. This arrow fucks him right in the middle of the back. He's got eyes on Udas, no doubt. Eris!
Eris will kind of like her eyes are like following this guy for a moment until she looks back over at Roman, who is now again bleeding out to death, and she'll go, "God damn it, Roman! I just fixed that," and she'll cast Cure Wounds again.
Nice.
Yes.
6 healing.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Okay, so that's your action, Eris. What else you got?
Eris will do something stupid again. Surprise. So she's going to do the same thing. She's going to kind of move here and then bonus action dash to here.
Uh-huh.
And
Your
she'll
flaming speed kick.
yeah, she'll do her
Nice.
Scorching Whirl because it definitely worked really well last time.
Okay, so both of them dexterity save DC 12. The guy rolls a 15. And the captain rolls a +5 to this. He rolls a 12, but it just makes it. It just makes it. So spinny kick, whoosh, 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 whoosh. They're dodging it fairly easily. Can you do that an indefinite number of times a day?
No, I'm out of them.
Oh, you're out of them.
Yeah. It does look cool though.
You Rafe the seasoned warrior, calculating his blows, and then Eris comes up and do this weird spinning karate kick. That could work really well, but not this time. Okay, but Roman, feeling a lot better with that healing energy. What do you got?
So, I am going to look at the guy in front of me and I'm going to laugh and go like, let's see if you survive this.
And
He does.
just the Neo thing. Effortlessly goes under it as it whooshes over his head.
And then
That all you got.
I'm gonna yell out and go like, as much as I would enjoy looting your dead body, I truly want you to succeed here, Udis, and give him bardic inspiration.
Okay,
Nothing to
nice.
loot.
I have nothing. Yeah, there's nothing to loot, you fool.
It enhances your rage. It enhances his rage.
Yeah, that worked, actually. They're perfect.
Hey, cool, nice round. Apart from the spear, of course. Now the guy says, "It's the best you got. You couldn't hit the side of a barn door," and he swings twice with his long sword.
Tell that to your dead friend over there.
Roman with his 19. The first one just whooshes overhead, goes wide, and the other one bounces harmlessly off your armor. Well done, I won't save you. And the bandit captain looks around and says, "You keep your meddling hands out of this, dirty devil-worshipping tiefling." And he turns around and once again attacks Rafe 3 times, everyone with advantage.
Wait, who hits me?
Oh, sorry, Rafe, sorry, Udas. Sorry. Yep.
I was like, oh no.
First one hits with a
Yep.
21 for 4 points of slashing damage reduced to 2. Second one hits as well with 7 points of slashing damage reduced to 3. And finally with a dagger, the dagger misses, but it gets 2 good hits on you with his scimitar. Why don't you go down? How is Udas looking? No, still hanging in there.
I don't know why my bar stopped updating.
It might have
on
either.
the
Just put on the
thing,
bar itself.
But yeah.
Click on your icon itself, your token itself, and do it. I had to do that too. Just fix it.
Yeah, I can see it on D&D Beyond anyway. I see.
Oh,
you're
okay.
on
As long as
22
you
or
can see.
38, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
And I think everybody else could technically, go into this if you have a iPhone
Yeah.
or a tablet or something and see the stats for everybody. Anyway. You're to want to kill Thorin.
I do have something to do with my bonus action. So I'm gonna bonus action telepathic speech this guy.
Okay.
I'll just say, enjoy your time in hell, and then hit him with a firebolt.
Ooh.
But like, actually, do you know what? No, I'm just gonna say something in like abyssal to him.
Okay.
Just in his head, and then hit him with a firebolt.
Okay, 17 does not hit.
Well, at least he's hopefully terrified, so.
He's terrified, but the firebolt just bounces harmlessly down the corridor. No actual damage. Okay, so your bonus action.
Yep, that's all I got.
Okay, Rafe.
Alright, she's gonna swing at this guy.
Okay, swing at that guy. Ooh,
The 12 misses.
dodges it eagerly.
So we'll swing again.
Again with the offhand.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Ooh.
one does hit, and it does connect, and it takes 9 points of slashing damage, and he has 8 hit
The-
points left.
Alright, he's gonna go ahead. He goes down? Okay, you got him?
Yep, goes down. Yep.
Alright. And then move to here. And that's it.
Okay, Udas.
To here, I guess.
I don't even know if you even noticed the other guards going down. The
No,
ones that have been more or
not
less
at all.
tormenting you with your time down here, calling you all sorts of psycho killer and things like that. But you're up. You're inspired as well, bardically. Recklessly?
Oh my god, it really is
wow.
tough.
Just,
D6 won't even help. I will save it. I'm distracted by all these people coming to help for some
if you
reason.
roll a natural 6 on your d6, you will succeed. Oh!
Oh.
There you go.
Let's go.
There you go. So 7 points of
7.
damage. Nice. That was very good. Gets a cheer from the DM. Okay, so recklessly attacking. You don't quite get there, but you hear the inspiring words of Roman, and it does get through. Sam Cooper feeling confident. I got the shot. I got the shot. He fires with a short bow and once again hits the captain, but rolls the minimum damage. He only takes 2. But the arrow definitely hits this time. Eris.
Eris kind of like looks at her positioning and goes, huh, you know, maybe this wasn't a good idea to run up here. She's gonna go down a little bit, and is going to kind of flick out with her tail, and little after images of her tail shoot out as she's casting Sword Burst.
Okay, nice. Have to remind. Oh, so he needs to make a dexterity. Is this a cantrip just out of interest?
Yes.
Okay, so he needs to make a dexterity saving throw DC 12, and he dodges it fairly easily with a 14. So, yep, dodges it, no problem. The spell fails effectively. Anything else, Eris?
Hopes and prayers? Other than that, no.
Hopes and prayers. Thoughts and prayers with everybody. Thoughts and prayers. Okay, Roman.
Alright, I am going to pull out my light crossbow and shoot at the bastard that is attacking Udas.
Okay, cool. Bringing out the light crossbow.
Oh,
19
yeah.
hits. Sinks into his flesh for 6 hit points worth of damage. Nice. He's still standing up and he's still determined to take Udas down.
And then I'm going to use another bardic inspiration and go like, you might fail, die even, but we are here to try and save you, so you better fight.
So bad.
And that's my last one.
You animal, you mass murderer. You killed people, you killed fathers, you killed mothers, you killed friends. Do you know what it likes to see a friend die, do you? Let me show you. And he turns his attention from you. He takes out his scimitar and he attacks Eris. There's a 16
Poor
for
Eris.
Yeah.
Your armor class is really 11, isn't it? Oh my goodness. So you take
Yeah.
9 points of slashing damage. And
Immediately down.
down again. You see that? That's what it's like to watch a friend die. And then he turns around to Rafe, does a similar thing, and brings out his sword, swings it at Rafe. Rolls a 24, which does hit for 4 points of slashing damage.
Alright.
So almost dead, I know that. And he says, "You ready to watch another friend die?" And he brings out his dagger and attacks Rafe, but this time bounces off your armor, Rafe. You manage to survive it with, I assume, 2 hit points. But yeah,
Yep.
one gets you, and one of them takes down poor old Eris. Soren.
He is going to move closer.
Mhm.
And then just in his bonus action, he'll like in a deeper voice, not actual like abyssal or anything. He'll just say you'll pay for that, and he's gonna cast another fireball.
Fireball.
Fireball!
That's 2 boys. No
I'll give you
fireball.
that. I'll give you that. You may cast Fireball on this guy if you wish to.
Okay.
I'll give you super DM inspiration to do that. Oh, the Fireball does hit this time. 23 does hit, and 8 points of fire damage. The guy's a little bit on fire, and he's burning, and he says, I'm gonna take down as many of you assholes as I can, and you dirty scum serial murderer, you'll watch it happen. What does Rafe have to say about that?
They're just gonna swing.
Okay. Rafe is going to swing.
That
and
misses.
14 misses. Just.
Alright. Offhand.
16 does hit. So this one does get contact. And the guy says,
Again.
take
Okay.
you guys down as much as I
Um,
can.
I'm gonna smite that.
Okay.
First smite of the campaign. First one of the campaign. If I can find it. Dang it, get away. Kinda crappy, but okay. 6.
Is that a 1 and a 5?
Yeah,
So
that'd roll.
you infuse your weapon with a holy magic and then kill him. And he was, and it hits him and he takes a lot of damage from that and he screams out in pain. And he stumbles a little bit, kind of grabs Rafe around the collar, looks him in the eye and says, I'll see you in hell. And he falls to the ground defeated.
There you go.
Oh, so well done. Well, but we're still going to keep initiative order. Udas, it is now your turn.
Look at Rafe. Do I see the mall?
On my back, probably, so I'm sure you see it there. It's a big freaking thing, so.
Yeah. Just ask. Can I have that back?
As soon as my turn?
You can give it back to him as a reaction. That's fine.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Thank you. You guys should not have come. And then he'll go over to Eris and I guess do a medicine check?
I
Don't
got her.
kill me.
Rafe says I got
Don't-
her. Just give me a minute. I got her.
I want to see what happens. Do it.
Yeah.
Medicine check.
do it. Do
DC
it.
10 to
Oh,
stabilize
this
her.
is amazing.
Uh,
No, I'm still raging. I'm wearing off the rage.
it
But he
seems you
does-
think that CPR is the correct thing, so you start pounding on her chest. Bam, bam, a little spurts of blood just out of each of these things. Maybe a broken rib as well.
Guys, I think she's dead. And then we must avenge her. And
Don't run off an adventure.
No pulse. Sam Cooper rushes up to see if he can help. Eris, technically a death saving throw. I don't think it's really going to matter. But let's just do it for funsies. Oh, failed. Roman?
So, I am all out of
Okay.
magic. So, I'm just going to use second wind on myself.
Okay.
I like it.
Ooh,
Wow.
that's a shocker.
Beautiful.
Still 2 hit
Much
points
needed.
worth of healing. Nice.
That's a bonus action, I think, right?
Yeah.
So I'll use my action to also try to help her, just to see if I can stabilize her.
The
because
Ulyss
that's
has
what I
said
would
that
do in real
she's
life.
dead, apparently, but obviously a second opinion. You realize CPR is not in fact the thing to do, and you bandage her wounds and stop her bleeding out. So she is stable. So no more death saving throws. Soren?
She's okay. She's okay.
He's just gonna like boop her with his foot and be like,
Don't bite her.
she spent so much time on the ground.
I know, right?
What is she even doing?
Rafe. You got some healing hands incoming?
I'm going to use Cure Wounds, actually.
Oh, cure wounds, sure.
Should be better, I hope. Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
And then I'm using... And I guess I go my next turn, I usually lay on hands on myself. I only have 5 points left, so I'll lay on hands.
Okay. Well, the combat is over, so feel free to take any of those actions just freely, if you like.
Okay.
As you find yourself alone in this thing with your companion. But what's the next step? Can you get out? Let's find out in the next few minutes. So I need to say goodnight to my kids. So let's have a short break, and I shall be right back. But well done, guys. Nice combat.
Awesome.
let's get back into it. Okay, what would you guys like to do?
All right, let's get out of here. So, I talked to him. Do we have any better way of getting out of here than straight back where we came, or is it pretty much that's the only way out?
What?
Sam confers the only way out is back through the hatch.
But while they're discussing all this, I'm gonna loot. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, you can loot, absolutely. You find, well, you can have a scimitar, 2 daggers, 4 long swords, and 4 short bows. And I'm going to leave this to luck. Roll me a d20, Eris, and that's how many gold pieces you get. d20 worth of gold pieces.
That was really shit.
Yeah, well. So, I'll write down what it was. A scimitar.
Thank you.
Scimitar. Not spout right, but that's right. 2 daggers. Spout right. And 6 long swords. And 6 short bows. Oh no, sorry, 4 long swords and 4 short bows. There was 4 of them. So 4 long swords, 4 short bows.
Are they wearing any particular armor?
Oh, I know why you're asking that. The captain was wearing studded leather, and the sorry, roll 20, and the assembled. I'll tell you in just a second. They were quite well armored, actually.
Chainmail.
I think it's scale, but
Full play.
Right. I will drag their corpses out personally.
they also have chainmail and shield, so technically you could get 4 sets of chainmail and 4 shields as well on top of that.
Absolutely.
You can carry all of this?
I have a bag of holding.
Yep. Go back home and
And-
figure it out later.
And you said studded leather, yeah.
Yep, studded leather. That's what the captain was wearing.
Perfect.
Well,
Okay.
shit.
Throw it in the bag and let's get out of here.
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna be able to go back and get them, but yeah, we actually did that. Okay. So now that I've sufficiently removed the armor and weaponry off of these corpses, we're
Declothe
leaving.
them.
Yep.
And Sam agrees. Let's
Soren.
get the hell out of here, guys.
Soren's
Wait.
leading the way.
Is there like another way out of here?
Oh, yeah, that's that. He said no.
I mean, you all have a quick look around these rooms, and they're all empty. You know you're deep underground. You go around and try and find some secret tunnels out of here, and I'll give you this for free. There are no secret tunnels out of here. So this trapdoor is the only way out.
That's unfortunate.
That's where we go.
Okay, who's opening the trapdoor?
Not me.
Rafe will we'll go back and put his hand forward for you to go first.
Can I check to see if there's any traps first?
Sure.
Came down that way.
Well, yeah, you can make an investigation check. Maybe it got retrapped. I'll tell you what you discover.
Oh.
In your opinion, it's perfectly safe to open.
All right, Rafe, go ahead.
Yeah, Rafe just like say, you're up, man. You lead. You mind?
If I go up there, I'm gonna die.
All right, Rafe goes up. The 60 points.
Okay, Rafe pushes on the trapdoor. It does not budge.
We're locked down here.
No.
You know, bust open.
All right, back up, everybody, and I will rage
Mm-hmm.
and action. Five.
Ooh, what's that?
5 is
Yeesh, man.
Whenever a creature hits you with an attack roll before your rage ends, they take 1d6 force damage.
Okay, so that's a good one.
Yes, and so I will, as I'm raging, I will push up through. I will break the wood if I can.
What, just by like pushing your broad shoulders against it? Is that what you're trying to do?
If pushing doesn't work at all, I would like try and smash it.
Okay, well, make me a athletics check at advantage because you're raging. Rape does not hit you. So you get your full, might under it. Maybe have to get propped up a little bit to get your shoulders, and you push, the wood cracks.
Oh wait. Oh no,
Just a little bit.
I think I have another D. Yeah. Let's really get through this door.
24. You push, and you get the impression it's not just the trapdoor holding you down there. There's something on top of the trapdoor as well. And you hear a voice. It's me and you, Boomer. I promise to protect you forever. I'll never let anything bad happen to you.
I think the Kenku is on the door? Or he's attacking them?
Oh, it's
Tell him to move.
It's George's ghost.
Tell him to move.
No, it's Boomer. Boomer, it's us.
Boomer, move. Let us out.
I'll never let anything bad happen to you.
Then open the door.
He's protecting us, sir.
So we gotta get out of here.
There's
There's
just
else to get out.
a mountain of corpses on the other side.
Everybody make me an insight check. And
I'm
it's
so
something.
confused.
Jeez, I can't roll good for my life.
We're missing one. Oh no. Armistice isn't there. You hear another voice. Rafe, I'll whisper to you. And you hear a voice says, let them rot down there. I want a guard on this trapdoor at all times.
But Ray's gonna tell everybody who he hears. He hears it's that leader. It's Winston.
Oh dear, is there another way out? And I look over at Scott.
God. Scott is not there, but Sam replies.
Oh yeah, Sam. I'm sorry, Scott. I mean Sam.
Well, shit, guys, this is really bad. I mean, let's have a search around for maybe a secret entrance, but they've got the trapdoor closed. Rafe, Judas, you seem to be pushing against not just the door, but maybe there's furniture up there. Who knows? Maybe rocks. Oh my God, what do we do? They got a guard posted there, so any sneakiness, man? We're gonna die down here, guys. We're gonna die down here. You heard the
One thing
guy's
at a
gonna
time.
leave us. He's gonna leave us down here to rot.
Let's
Shit.
stay calm.
Shit.
All right. So we see some searching of the area, see what we can find.
Okay, everybody can make me an investigation check as you look for any possible weaknesses in the walls, anything like that.
A natural 20. Let's
Natural
go.
1. Investigation is wisdom?
Intelligence.
Intelligence. Oh, they're the same anyway. Judas, maybe in your rage, you start pounding on this wall and this wall only, trying to find a weakness.
Sounds good.
But you look around, looking for weakness, looking for secret doors. Nothing. Those magical among us. Are we gonna starve? Can we create food? What do we do?
Sword. Soren will
Oh,
just have like
shit.
a red sheen go over his eyes, like, we could eat you.
Oh, no, no.
Man, I've got. Man, I have
And punch
rations
him on the
for a
shoulder,
day.
like, I'm kidding.
Well, okay.
Oh,
Sounds a
am
little bit
I?
scoot. Ah!
So, can we get a short rest since we're down here doing this?
Yes, you
We
can.
stuck
mean-
here?
Take a short rest, absolutely.
Oh, heck yeah.
Right?
So as you're wondering what to do, and taking your short rest, mending up your body, all those type of things, we're gonna switch back to Armistice. Mr. Armistice.
Yes.
You're as we said, you did those things, finding out about the resistance, and then you started hanging around the castle. And you hear them starting to laugh. Yeah. Apparently those idiot friends of that mass murderer went to try and rescue them. Ha! But they've got them trapped down the cellar. They're not even gonna kill them. They're gonna leave down there to rot and die of starvation and thirst. It's a truly horrible death with truly despicable people. Especially that barbarian oaf. I heard he killed, it was 12 people in that tavern. 12! Can you believe it? Scum like that deserve to starve to death. And that's what you Justice.
Are those guards that are saying that?
Yeah, they're members of the Assemble, the formal guards of the Wonderman Assembly.
I'll approach them and I'll just say, "Yeah, man, I heard that was pretty wild."
Well, they did an escape attempt, but worst bloody escape attempt I've ever seen. They killed
And
a lot of my
then-
mates too, it has to be said, but now they're locked down under the castle and they can rot in hell for all I care. 12 people they killed is what I heard.
Well,
Innocent
that's
people.
crazy.
Sons of bitches.
And then I'm going to show my signet ring for the upward path. And then I'm going to say, I actually have some business with Lord, what's his name? Winston something?
Winston Bellow is the leader of this town.
With Lord Winston Bellow. Could you lead me to him, please?
Explain to me about this signet ring. What's this?
It's just a ring that shows the symbol of the upward path. And then I'll say, I have some information regarding a job that I took for. He's the what? The leader, like the marquis of this town or something.
Yeah, he's the leader who's been appointed by the powers that be of the Wonderman Assembly to rule this town.
Yes, I have some information regarding a job I took with him.
Wait a minute, didn't we see you hanging out with these people? You can make a persuasion check, and I'll say it's an advantage.
Persuasion. Not particularly good at that. Oh,
Everybody who is down below.
good thing I had advantage.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, friend. Did I see you hanging out with those people before? Weren't you in the inn that night?
I was part of that that bar brawl, and luckily I escaped with my life. That barbarian's crazy.
Crazy shit, man. 12 people, can you believe it?
Someone exploded right in front of me.
It's disgusting. All right.
Yeah, I was like, gross.
Okay, follow me. And he leads you into this castle that everybody's in. In fact, we'll put you, Mr. Armistice. Put you over here, and I'll just reveal that area for you. In fact, I'll reveal a whole lot. So there's a courtyard, there's the gates, there's a tower, and one of the guards. I'll use one of this token and resurrect this guard just for this occasion. In fact, this guy can come awake. And this guard leads you over here, and he taps on the door. Excuse me, Winston, we have a party here. He says he has a job for you. Can I let him in? And you hear Winston below say, oh, sure, let him in, let him in. And you see this guy does have 3 guards with him, as he does at all times. They're kind of just standing around, looking a little bored. And Winston Bellow, he's kind of a middle-aged type of a guy. Brown hair. He's got a black widowed peak hairstyle with his hair receding a little bit that forms into a little ponytail at the back of his head. He's got a well-trimmed goatee. Very pale, which is kind of odd to see around people here. People here spend a lot of time in the sun, and the most people here, if they're not dark-skinned already, have gone into a deep brown color. A little bit overweight, not nearly as overweight as your buddy. What was your
Leighton Dawson.
Leighton Dawson. I mean, Leighton Dawson is obese. This guy's just a little bit chubby. And he leans back and he says, oh, man. What can I help you with? A lot on my mind. We had an attempted prison breakout, but we got the culprits. And he kind of leans back in this nice leather chair and starts stroking his beard, his wispy goatee, and he says, well?
Is he on a, like, sitting at a desk or anything?
Yep, he's at a desk and a nice leather chair behind the desk.
I'm gonna put my hands up, show that I'm no threat or anything. I'm gonna place my ring down. I'm gonna say, do you recognize this symbol, sir?
I'm going to say he does recognize it. He's fairly well up in the Wonderman Assembly, and he knows of the deals between, I won't say what, but you know the deals I'm talking about, Armistice. Oh, and who are you exactly, boy?
My name is Armistice Shade, son of Alexander Shade. And the idiots you have down there are under my employ, and I would like to work out a deal to get us safe passage out of this city, and you'll never see us again.
Well, you've got my attention, Armistice Shade. What is this deal that you're offering?
I have the location of... Was there a name for the resistance?
Let's just call themselves the Resistance.
Okay.
That's what they're known as.
I know where the resistance operates out of, and I can actually lead you to one of the leaders of those misguided fools trying to cause a stir within your domain.
How many members of the Resistance are we talking about?
So I wasn't there for the session. Do we know how many strong they are?
You were taken to a safe house. So this would be the location that you were suggesting to this guy. There's about 6 or so people there. This is where Samuel Cooper took you guys to, and there were 6 or so members of the Resistance there. You know from your talking there's a lot more than 6, so maybe 12 altogether, but 6 were in the safe house at the time you happened to be there.
I know of Shh. Quiet, Boogie. I know of
Who is this boogie you were referring to?
I know of 6 to 10 key players in the organization. I can relay to you their descriptions and whatnot.
And let's say I go for this deal. Are you comfortable in the fact that you'll be sending 6 or so people to their certain death?
If it means protecting those that I have grown accustomed to working with, then yes.
You said they were in your employ. Would you care to expand on that?
Well, one of the people down there is another son of Alexander Shade, and then the rest were sellswords we've met along the way in our journeys.
So another son of the Shades. Interesting. And what have you used them for? I mean, you're here. I mean, I'm not especially happy working in this butthole end of the world here. There's not much here apart keeping the locals under control. I'm not happy to be here. What the hell are you doing here? What's your angle?
We are on our way to the Broken Isles. I think that's where we're going.
Well, I'll show you exactly where. So, over here on the Broken Isles, I mean, this whole area in the middle. I'll backtrack a second.
Oh, no. Yes.
So this whole bit in the middle of the continent, all these islands around here are the Broken Isles.
Okay, we're heading towards Mirestone.
Mirestone, yep. So I think you guys might. So you guys are over here, yep, and you want to get here. And of course, there's something else you want over there as well, Armistice. But I won't say it. But there's something you want over there, right?
Yes.
So you're wanting to do Mirestone, and you've ended up on Boothwyn Island. I don't understand.
Oh, there was some crazy cult that caused us the ship we were on to have a shipwreck.
Most unfortunate. So what's your business in Mirestone?
I am going to... Wait, was it a cult?
Was it a cult?
Okay, yeah. We are going to find the... I have what was... Let me pull up my Google Doc. I think it was called the Iron Council. Correct?
Nice. Yeah, the Iron Council are the guys who kind of kidnapped you on the ship before this Unmaker guy destroyed the ship. So the Unmaker is... the Iron Council is slaves. And you also know that the Wonderman Assembly actually has dealings with the Iron Council to buy slaves to work some of the mines back over on Rookvar Island, the main island of the Wonderman Assembly.
We have some business with the Council.
When dealing with the Iron Council, there's two types of businesses people have. One is the purchasing of slaves, and two is, shall we say, putting a dent in the slave trade. Which of these business dealings are you referring to? The purchase, or dealing a blow to the slave? Very profitable, I must add, slave trading ring. Which is it that you're referring to?
If you're familiar with my organization, then I think you would already know the answer.
I'll say no more. I know there is tensions between you, so I'll assume we both don't need to say exactly what this business is. From my recollection, though, there is no actual active Iron Council operations inside Mirestone itself. So why don't you tell me the full truth of your business and stop playing around with me?
Okay. I'm actually gonna for real have to open my Google Doc, I'm sorry.
You open this mysterious Google Doc. Yeah, that's fine.
It's right in front though, so... Specifically, I am trying to go... Shut up!
You are sorely testing my patience.
Specifically, I am...
hear the dog, so I wouldn't worry about it. I don't hear anything. As Malcolm, I don't hear it. But I don't know, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, specifically, carry on.
Specifically, I have business. My party has business in the Decayed Isle.
Hmm. What's at the Decayed Isle?
What is at the Decayed Isle?
Do you want to quickly jump across to the other voice channel, and I'll give you the notes?
Yes, please.
Okay. Okay, so the Decayed Island, you learn that that's a base where the slavers are operating from, the Iron Council. It's kind of, I'm going to ping on the map. That's the island there.
Okay. Sorry. Could you ping on? Okay.
This
I
one
see
here.
it.
Yep. And you know there's the Iron Council operates on the Decayed Isle. And you also know that that thing you're looking for is a test from your father is also there.
Okay.
So it's kind of a double works for you. Number one, you get to mess with the Iron Council, and number two, look at getting that thing. I forget the name of it. Sorry, but that quest you've sent on for your father to find.
And I for sure know that there's an outpost there.
Yep.
Or I'm working off information. Okay.
Sorry,
asked,
sorry. I'll take it back. You do know. Well, according to your father, this is where the what are you looking for again? It's the
It was the Mark of Fate.
Yeah, so you know the Mark of Fate is for sure there, and I think you've heard information that the Iron Council is operating from there. So it could be just a shipping post, like drop off slaves there and use it to organize, or it could be an actual keep, something like that. You don't know, but you know there's some type of presence on the Iron Council there. It could be a keep, could be just an outpost, but you know for sure that the Mark of Fate is here.
And he was asking me what exactly is there?
Yep. So
okay.
That's what you know, so feel free to relay that to him or not.
Okay. I would say that
Well, let's go back.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yes. So, I'm heading to the Decayed Isle.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically to go to a outpost that the Iron Council is operating from.
And why would you go all the way to an outpost with the Iron Council? They have many bases. Why go to one in the middle of nowhere? Still feel there's something you're not telling me.
Well, I'm going there because they tried to lock me up and I need some answers on to why exactly they would do that.
I see. And so it is interesting to hear what they're doing. I mean, if you're going to do this deal with me, actually make me a straight persuasion check.
Right, persuasion.
Straight persuasion check, please, Armistice.
Oh, nice.
I see.
I can tell that you are hiding something from me about the Decayed Isle. I feel it is more than just this revenge mission you're on about. Make an insight check, Armistice.
Insight check. Oh my god.
You see him mulling something over in his mind, and you're trying to get a read on it. He's thinking about something, but you just can't put your finger on it, what he might be thinking. He says, so there's something you're not telling me. That makes me disappointed and less inclined to do this deal with you. So unless you tell me the real reason you're going to the Decayed Island, I don't think we have a deal to make.
Okay. All cards on the table then, sir. My lord. I am in search of an artifact. Not quite sure what it is, but it is a mission I got directly from the head himself.
The
My
head-
father.
Oh, your
My father.
Interesting.
I'm following my father's orders, as a dutiful son would do.
Of course. And this guy leans up against the guard, whispers something very quietly in his ear, and the guard leaves.
Do I see his lips?
Well, as I was doing this, if you see in chat, I held up my hand against my face.
Oh.
So now you can make a perception check at disadvantage if you like. See if you can work out
Disadvantage.
something going on.
Oh, nice. 19.
He says, inform Leighton Dawson that there is a possible artifact on the Cade Island. Tell him we need to talk soon. This is a matter of great urgency. It could do wonders for the Wonderman Assembly. He's basically sent the guy off to talk Leighton Dawson. He very much picked up his interest when you mentioned that there's an artifact on this
Then
island.
I'll put up my finger,
Mhm.
and then I say, before you tell Leighton Dawson anything, I will offer for your silence on this matter a personal favor from the heir to the upward path.
You see, what I've heard about you, Armistice, is you're the son who never really quite made it. I mean, everybody's known you're groomed for the leadership, but you're not quite cutting the mustard, are you? I mean, here you are in the middle of nowhere on Boothwyn Island, where no one in their right mind would spend time. Apparently, all you've managed to do is crash a ship. What possible favor could you offer me?
He's going to slowly remove his shirt, and he's going to say, "No, not like that." He's going. He's going. He's going to say, "The tattoos that we have in my organization tell the story of what a soldier has done." And then he's going to show his right arm, which is covered with
Sorry. Yep.
he's going to show his right arm, which is covered with around like 30 to 40 cherry blossoms. And then he's going to say, for each of these blossoms is a soul that I've taken. And then on his left arm, he's going to show 3 stars. And on these are 3 souls that I've taken, who held a very dear place in my heart. Whoever you need dead, I can easily snuff the life from their lungs. If you need someone intimidated, I can get them to bow to your very whim. And then now he's going to throw a dagger, not at the guard that was going to walk by or leave to send a message, but right at his feet, just as a show of his ability with weapons, I guess.
You better make me an attack roll then.
Okay.
Hovering
Large
over
hole.
either the fail music or the success music. Which is it gonna be?
Oh God, thank
Ooh.
God.
Well, not only hits the floor with a dagger, but as the guy is walking, you get it right between his feet. And Winston Bellow holds up his hand and says, just wait, just wait. So, you have taken souls of people close to you, and people who you don't care to, and yet you care for these people below. Interesting. This is my proposition to you, Mr. Shade. You will gather members of the Resistance, not just 6. I want at least 10. I want you to reveal the location to the safe house to me, and at an appointed time we will rush in with as many of the assembled as I can. I expect your assistance as well in this, and we will cut down the Resistance right at the core. Secondly, I will call in that favor once this task is done. It will be a matter that requires more subtle skills. Someone who's not a member of the Resistance, but shall we say is a political motivated thing. And in return, I will secret away your friends from beneath the keep. But there is one person down there that people are baying for blood. That is this gentleman Judas. He is not part of the deal.
No, he's gonna be part of the deal. He's a very instrumental part of my plan going forward to the Decayed Isles.
You need to sweeten the deal then.
Well, what do you need? You have a personal favor from a seasoned assassin standing right in front of you.
Make me a persuasion check.
Oh God!
Hovering.
Oh
Oh, no. Once again, you've surely heard the rumors. People are talking about 12 people died. Of course, my informants are not so prone to rumors. I knew it was just 3 people who actually died, but that is 3 too many. What else do you have to offer, Mr. Shade?
Well, I don't think I have anything else to offer. Are there any guards outside?
Yeah, let me show you.
How many are there exactly?
Well, in the room with you, there's 3.
I know there's 3 there.
Altogether, there's probably about 20 or so swarming around.
Ugh, I can't.
These
I can't
wolves
kill
as
them.
well over here who are
Oh
barking.
God. Well, what do you want, my lord?
What does he want? Let me click on his motivations. What else would Armistice have to offer?
Death.
Well,
There's
a
too many
favor.
people.
A favor from you. As I said, it's a politically motivated thing. Is great. Can you guarantee me a similar favor from your father?
Would I even be able to?
What you do know is that you could write a message in a thieves' cant that you and your father could read. Depending on the contents of the message, you could get the message to him. And depending on how you word it, depending on how you phrase it, depending on what Winston Bellow thinks of it, then it could work.
Okay, then I'll say, as long as the favor sticks to the creed we follow, I don't see that being a problem.
Oh, of course there'll be no killing of children or innocents or anything like that. Of course, of course. I mean, there is honor among thieves.
There better be. And do I believe him, or is he full of shit?
That he's going to follow through on this deal that he's proposed to you?
Yes.
Insight!
Okay, let's see.
Ooh.
Ooh.
He seems very annoyed about the resistance on this island. He just really wants this place to run smoothly for the damn locals to do what they're saying. Things have got even more chaotic with the death of Queen Aslan and the Wanderman assembling and the Athenados now at full at war. So he's got a complicated situation, and he just wants the damn locals to get in line. And getting rid of 10 or so of these resistant people is very advantageous to them. And the rest of the things, he's just working you over because he knows how desperately you want to get him out. But you believe that he will be true to his word on this deal, as long as you write this message to your father.
Okay. Then in Thieves' Cant, I guess I'll write something around the lines of, Roman is dumb and I need a favor or else he's going to die.
And saying the favor is owed to Winston Bellow.
Oh yeah, the favor is owed to Winston Bellow, as long as it falls within the creed of our group.
Okay, and I assume you put some subtle things in there that only Armistice and your dad would know.
Yeah,
So
and it would let him know for sure that he knows that I'm in search of an artifact.
Mhm.
And that is why it was pushed to this point.
Okay, so you scribble that out, and you see the Winston Bellow calls in a person, and he looks over the note, looks back at Winston Bellow, gives him a nod. Okay, Winston Bellow himself doesn't read Thieves' Cant, but this guy does see the subtle messaging in it, and he nods, and Winston Bellow hands out his hand for the paper.
Oh, I hand it to him.
Okay, he takes it, folds it up, kind of tucks it into his desk. Well, I believe Armistice, you have some resistant people to organize.
I guess I do.
Bring them together in that safe house you mentioned. We need at least 10 there. And let's say in about 4 hours time. And well, it's actually quite late in the day, so let's say about lunch at exactly noon tomorrow. And do you give him a description of where the safe house is? Can you describe it? Will you describe it? Because you have been there.
I thought we met them at the bar.
Yes, and then after that, I can't remember why, but Sam took you to the safe house. I can't remember exactly why. But yeah, you do know where the safe house is. Did you relay that information?
No, I'm going to lead them there. I don't want to give them that information until we're going to kill the rebels.
Okay, fair enough. So, at half hour before noon, we'll see you in front of the keep. We expect an assembled 10 members of the resistance. And as I said, some of the assembled with you, but you will be required to help us, shall we say, deal with this resistance.
Yes.
Okay, Armistice. See you later.
See ya.
Bye, Felicia.
So Armistice, we'll get back to you in a second, but I just want to switch downstairs a little bit. What's happening downstairs?
I've eaten everybody.
Oh,
Nice.
It was tragic. They were all resting, and I wasn't touched, so I just ate them all.
Okay, so we didn't find any other alternative entrances, exits, anything.
Nope, you did not. I gave it a thorough
And
search in a good 20 minutes looking for any possible nook and cranny, but apparently the only way out is this trapdoor, which is very thoroughly closed.
And so are you gonna burn that thing or something? Or
Well, how long have we been down here?
Well, at least an hour. We'll say it's getting on to 2 hours now.
Oh, okay. I mean, I can try to burn it open with my firebolt, since it's a wood door.
You can just chill here, get a long rest. I can leave down here anyway.
What's the roof like in here?
It's solid stone. This whole thing is just carved out of the bedrock, basically. And there's a wooden trapdoor here.
And by solid stone, do you mean like stone brick or like?
Not
What are we
brick.
talking
Looks as if somebody spent an inordinate amount of time carving this thing out. So, rock type walls. Are you going to try and attempt to burn the trapdoor? Sorry?
I mean, I'll ask my group if they want me to do that. Unless they're okay with literally just sitting down here waiting to be
No, I don't want
killed.
to sit here. I want to do something, but I don't know that burning is the right one because smoke and no air vents.
I mean, I'll be fine.
Wow.
I mean, you just like smash things here with maul.
Yeah.
I mean, the trap door should be smashed. I mean, we could be able to get that thing smashed open with a maul, right?
Can try, but there's something on top of it.
It should fall in. And we climb out. Let's say pile it to the ceiling. Even then, smash through it.
How far up is it?
You had to drop down about 10 feet to get down in here. So there's a 10 feet to the ceiling, but you could probably reach it with your maul.
Alright, I can give it a try.
Smash it.
Let's see.
Okay, you can try and smash it.
Whoa.
Oh, one map store.
My computer just restarted. One sec. $15.
Oh. I'm stupid.
Yeah.
So yeah, you take an almighty swing at the trapdoor with your maul, and it indeed starts caving in. The trapdoor itself is gone, but up above it you see some type of another wooden structure above there.
It's all wood, so just smash through it. And pull it into this long hallway, and keep smashing. I mean, it's just dig our way out of the wood.
Yeah, is it completely covering the area, or is there like a little area to take a peek out?
Nope.
Well, if I can still reach it, I will
Okay. You take a swing at this. You put a few cracks in it. You hear some shuffling upstairs. You're gonna have to come up with a better idea of that. We can do this all day. And you smash through the thing that was there, and you find another thing there is in this way. I mean, and then they start laying down some metal on top of it as well, some metal sheets that they've got from somewhere, and you bash and bash at that, and you can't get through. I mean,
They found my weakness.
I mean, if you remember, they said they wanted a guard guarding this trapdoor at all times, and they're basically doing your job. I mean, they are holding
Well, okay,
all
then-
the cards here.
All right, then let's get a long rest because why not? And then, do you need to see them to put them to sleep, Soren? Roman?
It's just in an area.
So let's
I
see
don't-
and put somebody to sleep up there, and then try to get out of here.
I don't think it goes through structures though.
So you gonna be a seat line of sight or what?
I think so. Like it won't go like around walls and stuff. Essentially.
No, but you pick your head up there or something.
There's creatures within 20 feet of a point you choose within range. It doesn't say you have to see it.
There you go then. So you should be able to put them to sleep. So let's get a long rest and all kind of. I mean, we just no rush, right? And then once we're rested, see if we can put the guards asleep, and then see if we can smash through this stuff.
Could we hear how many there were up there? Was it just one, or?
You heard one person mocking at your weak attempts to escape, but you don't know. Maybe there's a whole bunch of them up there. You've got no idea.
I have an idea. I don't know if it'd work.
Okay.
I have 10 pythons, which are essentially long spikes that you put into like the sides of cliffs and shit. If we put them into the walls, like essentially over by the trapdoor or whatever, but we angle them at a slight upwards angle and have Udas hammer them in, essentially they'd weaken the floor.
Yeah.
So you're looking to make the trapdoor bigger? Is that right?
Yeah, it would weaken the floor surrounding the trapdoor.
But I would wait
Do-
though. Get a rest. You sleep so the guard can't counter everything we're doing.
Long rest activated. Boom. Take
Okay.
a long rest.
So we all can use whatever spells you want to do.
Yeah, so long rest. That goes
Okay.
for you too, Armistice. I'm not sure if you need it, but long rest activated for everybody. I mean, you're in a perfectly safe place.
Right. And then do any of you guys have anything like Misty Step? I don't know all you guys have.
No.
No.
I think Misty Step might require line of sight, though.
Or life choices. Yeah, it might, but I'm just trying to see how we can get a sight on it and be able to, Okay, so are you guys good with that? Try to see if you can put the guards to sleep, and then go from there. We'll try Eris' idea to destabilize the floor of the area around it. Does that work?
Yeah, we can try that.
Well, if
Go
he's
for it.
asleep, we can just push.
It down, right? Yes, same. Let's do that way then. Let's just put him to sleep and see if we can push things to try to do before and move things around.
Yeah, I
Right.
have a crowbar too.
Yeah. See what I've got in inventory. I
Okay.
have brewer's claws. Randomly. Okay, go ahead.
So you're going to cast sleep. Who was it? Roman? Yeah, roll us 5d8.
Roman, are you there? If not, Soren can do it too, right?
Maybe he's
I'll
out.
do it. He died, I guess.
So Roman
He's
fell
still-
asleep.
He's still long resting.
Roman fell asleep.
Okay, yeah, 5d8.
Oh, I thought that would roll it. Apparently not.
If you click on the purple thing in your spell card, see where it's highlighted 5d8, I think if you click on that, it'll roll it for you.
Oh my lord.
Nice.
That's pretty good.
Right, so
Other than the one.
Hey, that's
Got
pretty
1-1
good.
in there. Got 1-1 in there.
He puts himself to sleep.
okay, Okay, so sleep spell is cast. Now let me work out a few things here. Okay, everybody down here, make me a perception check as you're all listening very close to how many guards get put to sleep with 27 hit points. So everybody downstairs, make me a perception check at disadvantage. Including Sam Cooper, because he's awesome.
How do you do disadvantage?
See the control or shift?
Yep.
You'll see
But
little
you can
lines
also-
at D&D Beyond.
Oh, look at that.
If you have your module up in the right hand corner of Chrome, you click on that and you can change all that things next to you. Do whisper rolls, typer rolls, all that stuff.
Okay, so Ray 15, Udas 7, Samuel Cooper 7, Eris 10, Soren 2. 2, and we're still...
Ooh, woo.
Oh, I noticed Roman's clicked out of Discord too.
Yeah, it just kicked him. I wonder if his internet died.
Coffee. Yeah.
Okay, well, what does one do for Roman? I'll do one for Roman. Where are you, Mr. Roman? There you are. What I said, perception at disadvantage. Nat one, you're welcome. Okay, so the best was a 15 for Rafe. So whisper something to Rafe.
Okay, but do I hear more up there? I got one went to sleep. Okay, so there's more guys up there. So there's more, so we have one we think went to sleep, but there's more guys than that. How many can we tell how many are up there?
With that perception check, 15, I think about 4. And I'll give you this one for free. Members of the assembled have 16 hit points.
Okay.
27 is unfortunately just enough to put one of them to sleep. What do you do?
Yeah, we need 30 something to get 2 of them. So that'll be 4 more spells to get all 4 of them. Then is that something we want to do, or is there another strategy you guys want to take?
I don't know about that, because if it only lasts for a minute, they might wake up before we even get out anyways.
Hey man,
Okay.
what are you doing sleeping on the job? And you hear it.
Yeah, you bum.
Alright, you have any other better ideas you want to do, guys? 4 guys up there.
Wait and start the fire.
Yeah, I mean, the problem with that is just, the only problem with fire is just that there's just no ventilation down here. So, some of us have to breathe.
It's unfortunate.
Unless
Do everything to
rage-
cover the hole up.
Metal, so I don't think we can get through.
I think if we weaken the floor and collapse it downwards,
Go for it.
Do
I
it
think
up.
that's probably the best bet. If you want to
Go
do that
for it.
plan.
It
Go
might
for it.
cause them to come down, but
I mean, if
I'm
they
cool
come
with that.
down, they'll open
Go
up
for
the
it.
Bring
thing.
it.
yeah.
One down.
Alright.
Bring it.
All right, I need someone to hold the.
To hold
bins
you.
up
Are you
there.
scared?
I'll hold it with mage hand.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
I'll back the fuck up.
Nobody's gonna hold the nail for the raging barbarian, man.
There's a mage hand.
I got mage
Not
hand.
exactly how you plan to use these pittons. I mean, it was a wooden trapdoor, but it's still surrounded by stone.
Yes.
So
They're gonna
Can I-
hammer.
I drew a square, but it disappeared. So just a second here.
Okay.
It's probably still there for you.
yeah, I see it.
Okay. So essentially, like underneath the ground, you put the pythons in like diagonally going upwards,
Uh-huh.
so that it weakens the floor when you pull them back out.
So you're hammering the pythons into the stone.
Yes.
To loosen up the stone, and then you're putting them in such an angle that when you try and pull them out, a little bit of the stone crumbles away and it makes it slightly bigger.
Yeah. And he can just do that however many times he wants. We have 10 of these things if they want. Like you could put in however many you'd like, and then just pull them all out.
Okay. And Udas, you were the one doing this?
The hammer, if someone's got to hold the nail.
Yeah, I'll hold it with my mage hand. I'm not putting my own personal hand there.
Okay. It takes... you do get the pythons in at an angle. It is taking a long time, though. Well, make me a general dexterity check, Udas. General dexterity check.
Dexterity. Ugh. Ugh.
Long time.
So you're really struggling to get the right angle. You're getting frustrated. It's taking you just at least an hour to get a couple of them in the right place. I mean, the pythons are designed to be put into sort of nooks and crannies. You know, when you're climbing up things, you put them in and use it as a leverage point. They're not really designed to be used as nails. So you're really struggling to get them in. So it's taking you a good hour to get like one side where you think would be sufficient. Do you just mindlessly carry on trying to do this, or do you guys want to come up with a different plan?
I got nothing. Whatever. If anybody has anything.
We're underground. There's no mirror. There's no window. There's nothing. We're underground, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're below the level of the ground. So.
And every wall we've seen in this place is all carved stone. There's nothing soft. There's no soft entrances anywhere.
Yeah, well, you had a thorough search before, and yeah, it's all carved stone.
A lot of carved stone. Okay. I mean, the strategy we have now to try to bust up that wall, bust up that hole is the only thing we have. I don't have anything that would help us right now. I don't think.
So you're saying the entire fate of the entire party rests on Armistice's shoulders?
Either that or chipping away at that door until we get to collapse in the area.
I mean, we can say Udas continues to chip away with whoever it was mage-handing the pythons or pittons. That's an endless debate. But as I said, it's going very, very slow progress. Using things weren't designed to chip away at rocks, to try and chip away at rocks. In fact, they're designed to do the opposite, to not chip away at rocks, to put them in crannies and twist them around. So, hard work, especially with a 2 on a dexterity check.
Oof.
So unless there's anything else...
No.
Can I help him with smashing pythons into the wall? I just realized I have a tiny hammer specifically for pythons.
Really?
Yeah, I do. It apparently comes with it.
Oh, okay. So
the literal text is that.
I imagine Udas is there with his massive great maul, just smashing these things and smash, and then little Eris, well, not little Eris, but Eris going with tap 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 with a little hammer. Sure. Make me we'll say dexterity check as well, please.
Oh, garbage.
Garbage.
I'm just as bad as you.
You're bad in a different way.
Stone. It's like
bad in a different way. That's good.
Yeah,
this is the hardest stone I've ever seen.
It's stone, right? Okay. Anybody else?
No.
Okay, whoop. Armistice, what do you do?
How long is it? Wait, what's going on?
We're dying.
They've tried to get out of it, and now, according to the deal you made with Winston Bellow, you need to assemble at least 10 people in the safe house, then go back and get them, and then massacre everybody.
Okay. I guess I would try to rally the rebels.
Okay, so you go back to the safe house, effectively, the kind of secret base of operations. You've been there before. and they recognize you and they say, "Oh, come in, Armistice. We know you're a friend, a friend to the resistance. What news do you bring? We hear bad things have happened to your friends. Do you have an escape plan? I don't know. I mean, they seem pretty fucked, quite frankly. I don't know what you could do."
Yeah, my friends are trapped, so I was looking to see if you could rally some forces to help me set them free.
You want us to storm a castle? I mean,
No,
we are
I'm
farmers, we are
a
laborers, we're not soldiers.
I'm a pretty sneaky guy, so I can sneak us through.
How many are we talking here?
Like, I don't know, like 10 people. 10 good men is all I need.
You plan to so great. Let's assume you're the second, the most sneakiest son of a bitch in the entirety of Faerun. You can sneak past the devils themselves. How men are not sneaks? I mean,
What?
Taking 10 people sneakily into a castle, that's crazy. I mean, someone's bound to roll a natural one and screw the whole mission up. If you remember, somebody did roll a natural one trying to sneak into the castle.
I don't understand those terms.
Look, once again, we are farmers, we are merchants, we are the simple folk. We do not have to wield swords. So yes, we would like to help out your friends. Samuel Cooper speaks highly of them, but sneaking into a castle, no.
Yeah, that is a big ask, I guess. Do you think we could try to think of a brainstorming session? Because Samuel Cooper is trapped down there as well.
Oh, Samuel Cooper, he's the hardest working and the most dedicated to the cause. Without him,
Yeah.
we're
He seems instrumental, so I wanted to gather your brightest minds to try to think of a way to free them.
okay. And you see around there's about 5 of them. And he says, "Okay, let's think about this. What could we do? Could we raise funds, bribe them out, perhaps? I mean, once again, simple farmers and laborers. I don't think we could spring them."
You said something about merchants too?
Well, we have one person who is a merchant here and is doing reasonably well, but he's sympathetic to our cause. But I don't think he would have nearly enough money to bribe the way out of this.
How many people are at the safe house right now?
5.
5? Do you think of like... Okay, hold on. Asking a question to the DM.
Yes.
Would Samuel Cooper count as one of the people in the 10?
Roll me a d20. This is a luck thing. 11 to 20. Yes, he's included. Let's roll me a d20.
Oh,
No.
damn it.
No, so he's still looking for another 5.
Okay. That's understandable. I wouldn't want to ask too much, you know? So we have 5 bright minds. 6, including me. I'm pretty smart and wise. Maybe if we grab some more heads on this, we could come up with a solution. You know what they say, 10 heads are better than 5.
He looks at you curiously and says, "No? Make me a persuasion check." Gotta go.
Not bad, but not good.
He says, "Do you really think more minds? I mean, it seems to me bribe or breaking out. Do you really think more minds will help the situation?"
Well, I'm just thinking, if we double our brain power, we could think of a solution. Because honestly, if Samuel Cooper is one of your hardest working people, I think he would be a devastating blow to the resistance.
I see. He nods to one of his compatriots. And over the next couple of hours, an additional 5 do stream in. Obviously, they don't all just wander in together, right? Because they're wandering. So it's right. Everybody has met Armistice here, a loyal supporter of the resistance in anybody. Now we've learned that Sam Cooper, as we all know, who's our spiritual leader, if nothing else, is caught down with these people. What can we talk about? And they start debating back and forth about raising funds, but they realize they're well short. They talk about a sneaky option, and they realize they're not the sneaky type. They talk about a full-on assault, but they know that many of them will die, and it's going round and round in circles. Because it's hard. It's 5 people trapped below a dungeon and realize. Armistice?
Damn. So,
What do you think, Armistice? What is your solution to this? I mean, none seems good. What's your opinion?
I think our best bet, or how strong do these people look?
Some of them look strong. Some of them are obviously laborers and farmers. They're well tanned and well muscled, and some of them are not as great. So about half of them are strong, but not really combat ready. Used to wielding farming instruments, not swords.
Okay. He's going to turn to the brave folk in front of him, and he'll say, I would gladly put my life on the line to help the ones that I hold dear. Do you would you all do the same for your brother Samuel Cooper?
You're asking us if we'd lay down our life for Samuel Cooper?
Yes.
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion 15.
Samuel Cooper is a symbol. He's a symbol of everything we hold dear. He is our spiritual leader at best. I mean, we weren't even thinking about possibly overthrowing the Wandermen assembling on this island and reclaiming Boothwyn as our own. And symbols are important. Symbols are the things that people rally around. So yes, I think each one of us would lay down our life for Samuel Cooper.
And if you were to fall today, do you have someone who could, with the ability to rally the people of Carmen to to rally behind your cause?
Friend,
Are
that's what we've been
you
doing for years. It's hard. I mean, this is what you see before you is the resistance. We've practically begged people to take up arms against our oppressors, against our occupiers. But they're all fatalists. They know this is their fate. We've lived this way for generations, and people are just resigned to it. So if we could have rallied the people, friend, we would have done it years ago.
You say he's a symbol of hope, correct?
Symbol of hope for members of the resistance for sure, and a well-respected of the member of the community at the very least. People respect Sam Cooper.
And if he was unjustly slain by the Wandermen Assembly, do you think that could be the push that would cause the...
Could be. Are you suggesting we sacrifice Sam Cooper now?
I think if we can't bust him out, if you know someone gifted with the strength of storytelling to carry on your flame and light the fires of revolution amongst the people of Carmen.
And he says, okay, you two, and he points to two gathered members of the resistance. Start spreading the word. Things are afoot, things might change. And they get up and go to leave.
Were they buff guys or not buff guys?
Not buff guys, but
Okay, I must still need 2 more buff boys to help break Samuel Cooper out. The more numbers, the better.
so if I get this right, you're not planning to massacre 10 members of the resistance? You're looking to stoke a revolution?
Oh no, I do plan on it. But I still want the fires of revolution to burn in Carmen.
Okay, so these two guys leave and they're gone for a good couple of hours, and you're getting very close to the time when you said you'd meet Winston. Well, the members of the Assembled, at the very least, outside of the front of Carmen Castle. They too return and says, you know, the people that were on the fence, they need a symbol to rally behind, and I think if they saw that symbol, maybe revolution would happen. And then they start debating back and forth about what revolution would mean. You've actually got them quite excited that maybe this is the spark of revolution that need. And yeah, they're talking about the ideals, and they're talking about governments, and governments elected by the people, and shared resources, and all this good type of stuff. And they're saying, yeah, I think Samuel Cooper should lead this town once Winston Bellow, and they're just politicizing the whole thing. You've got their hopes up, right?
Okay, and there's 10 of them here now.
Armistice, there's 10, yep.
Okay. I'm going to tell them. Is there any weapons in here or anything?
Nope.
Nope. Oh, you're not even armed for a revolution.
Well, we have picks. We have picks, we have farming implements. We can gather stuff up.
How much does a spear cost? Usually?
Let's have a look. A spear goes for 1 gold piece.
Okay. I will BRB, guys. I'm going to arm us all with weapons. And I'll hand each of them... Well, not each of them. I have 1, 2, 3 daggers and a spear on me.
Mm-hmm.
I'll hand those to whoever. I'm gonna say I'll be back with more weapons.
Okay.
While I'm gone, think of a plan of action. Unless you just want to storm the castle.
Okay, they start debating amongst themselves again. If nothing else,
And then
revolution is
And then I'm gonna head to the castle to betray them.
Okay, you head over to the castle, Armistice. You see a significant force of the Assembled, about 10 of them, and you know that these guys, like, some of them are just basic commoners. They've got no chance against such a force. Is everything ready, Armistice? Says Winston Bellow from the back of it, stroking his goatee once again. Everything ready, Armistice? You're ready to lead the disbandment of the revolution, shall we say? You take us there. You start the swinging. Let's get this done.
Cut them down like pigs.
Let's go.
Okay, so you lead them off. They kind of scatter amongst, like, following you from a distance. And do you go to the safe house?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
What do you do? Do you encourage just people barge in the door and start swinging, or how are you going to play this?
I'll go in by myself first,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm just gonna say, the fire rises, and then
Didn't you
I'm
say
gonna
you're
open.
bringing back some weapons?
Yep, I brought 10 weapons.
Oh, great.
And then I open the door and I throw my dagger at the closest person.
Okay. So we're not going to have to roll this out. This is what's going to happen. You are a trained person. You've done this before. You're in war. These people of the assembled. They know what they're doing. This is a complete and utter mismatch, and it's an absolute bloodbath. Do you help out? Do you cut down people while you're there? When you throw a dagger at a guy, do you cut down another person and another person?
Who's watching?
Watching?
Like, is Winston Bellow actually watching me?
Winston Bellow didn't come with you. I mean, he can't be seen.
No, the assembled are watching me, so I'm going to take part in this.
Okay, so 10, 11, including Armistice, well armed.
With a heavy hand. I don't want to do this, but I have to.
And you cut down these people. As they're looking to, they look at the one guy. Guards, hold on a bit. Why, Armistice? Why did you do this? Why did you betray us?
I'm gonna just lean in close and whisper, so the revolution can start. And then I stab him in the throat.
He's coming back with a witty response. But you see the look of both sorrow, shock, and horror all combined into one as the lifeblood drains out of these people.
Damn. Pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's the old age question in Dungeons and Dragons, right? Are we the heroes or are we the villains?
I mean, in this campaign?
Well, they have my brother.
That's true.
My hands are tied.
Okay, so eventually the assembled start forming a guard out there because it's obviously attracting attention if nothing else is screams. And as I said, this is about noontime, so people up and around. One of the guards says, I think Winston Bellow wants to talk to you. Come on, bring with me. I'll collaborate the story. Do you go with the assembled guard?
Yep.
Okay, he takes you back to the castle. People are giving you lots of sidelong glances. I mean, the assembled, you get the impression, have known to do some nasty shit. This is one way to keep the population under control, right? Is to make some example out of people. But what is Armistice role in this? They don't know. But they're definitely giving you sideways glasses. But you get back to the castle.
Yeah, if anything, my hood is over my head and I am looking as small as possible.
Okay. So you meet up with Winston Bellow and the guard informs you that the deed has been done. Oh, Armistice, you fulfilled your end of the bargain. My question is, did your soul get a little cut as well? Did you feel good about the action you took?
Of course not. That's 10 more stars entering this arm.
Well, a deal is a deal. Obviously, I cannot be seen to be releasing these people in the broad of daylight. So when night falls, we will secret them out to the end of town. Then I suggest you get the hell out of Carmen.
If you betray me, Winston Bellow, and let Layden Dawson know what I'm looking for, I will personally return and put your head on a pike. Do you understand?
Make an intimidation check.
Intimidation? I'm not intimidating! Oh, God!
Your threats do whole battalion of assembled guards. I do not fear you. And
All
do
it
not
takes is a
forget,
quiet blade.
do not forget that you have one more favor to do for me. And this favor is, Malcolm needs to come up with something. And we'll get to that next week. But we'll say this week that you do indeed free the entirety of your companions. And we'll get to this favor and exactly how your companions react to the fact that they were saved, and what indeed happens with the revolution. Does this spark something? Does this massacre inspire people?
Well, I certainly hope so.
Tune in next week for the continuing story of complications arriving from a raging barbarian who didn't know his own problems.
The next episode of We're Never Getting Off This Godforsaken Island.
Well, you still have your buddy, Softy. You remember Softy?
Yeah.
You met him. He's got his fantastic bolt, Old Bessie. It's in pieces. There's an option, but man, we'll see. Well,
Yup.
well done, Armistice. That's not the way.
I don't
go.
think that's a job well done,
Well,
Malcolm.
you got the people out. Now, I didn't know what you were going to do. I thought you might try and do a sneak mission, but you went for the make a deal mission.
There were 20 guards outside. I couldn't do anything.
Well, yes, and that makes sense, right? You can't massacre an entire keep by yourself.
Said you massacre all
Not at
the
level
workers.
3.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
if it was all of us, we would have been good.
Yeah.
Probably.
Just out of interest, feel free to
What do you-
change your mind, but is Armistice going to share with him the solution that he came up with?
I don't know yet.
Frank doesn't want to know.
This isn't something he'd want to share, to be honest.
Out of curiosity, since we're fast forwarding to get what happened to.
Yeah, Boomer. I want to kill him with my own hands.
Oh, not Boomer. I don't care about Boomer.
I
No.
do.
We have the leader of the revolution
he's-
with us.
He's dead.
He's
a
dead,
martyr.
man, I'm sure.
He's gonna be a martyr.
But I'm assuming that he was taken in front of us, and you were like, "Yeah, give him to him."
We'll get to that next week. I'm going to say that all I want to establish is the deal was done, the bargain was made, and you guys will be released. It's
I
complicated about
imagine-
Sam Cooper.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Sam Cooper. That's his name.
Yeah. I imagine we just managed to get the last nail in. And then it opens, and then
The floor crumbles away, and his arm is just staring at us.
Yeah, so let's talk about NPCs. I have this little open sheet in Roll20 of created NPCs. Samuel Cooper, not looking good for him. Crossley Softy Ross, that's his full name, the blind deaf sailor. Oh, he's okay. Sophia, well, interesting
Dead.
happens with Sophia.
Good riddance.
Boomer. Well, I'm not going to say what Boomer's
No idea.
motivations were,
Yeah,
but,
more like Judas.
and George, perhaps. Well, George was an innocent, sweet child, but you left him in the. Well, we all know what happened to George. And Sam. Sam's a charismatic person who the people rally behind. He's a great guy.
Everything Armistice touches dies.
Well,
It's not to be true, man.
I
Oh,
stoked the flames
how-
of revolution, so chill out.
How many?
Massacring the
I
revolutionaries.
created a martyr.
How
Martyrs.
many?
You're like,
souls-
so in the Boston
Yeah.
massacre, you like went to the redcoats and said, "Hey, shoot these guys."
How many
Yes.
souls did Armistice just inhale?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
What's with the murder dust? Yeah, he's got a.
Did
He ain't done it yet.
Did
I know
he,
he is.
just killed
Yeah,
like
did-
8 people?
did he use his dagger though? The murder dagger.
Yes,
Oh.
I probably would have.
Yes.
Yeah, That's his favorite dagger.
And I'm gonna say in the chaos, nobody really noticed, but every time you cut someone down, some weird smoke came off your dagger, and not so much imbues you, but it infuses into your body. I'm going to say that since you're at maximum hit points, well, actually, I told you what happens to the dagger in private chat. But yes, the smoky dagger, which Armistice is very fond to, was definitely used as part of this massacre.
I named it Downward Spiral.
Ah, that's what it was.
Should be our party name.
Right?
Fire.
The best name yet.
Yeah, the downward spiral. We're inspire a revolution. Oh shit!
We won't make it past level 4.
Right?
I will say something interesting you do know about the revolution. The what do they call them? What are the name of the revolutionaries? I've temporarily.
The Resistance.
The resistance, yes. The resistance is not just on Carmen. The resistance is scattered at various places across the Broken Isle. So it's almost like a cell you've done a serious amount of damage to, but the system lives on.
Great.
Okay, guys, that was a lot of fun, and yeah, I did say well done, Armistice, but you did save the entirety of your party. But what cost?
At what cost?
At what cost? Yes. Interesting, but the good news is you're gonna get out of the keep, and we'll see. There's still that favor you owe him, Armistice. Personally, I'll need to get to that, and we'll take it from there.
Sounds good.
Okay, guys, I gotta bounce.
Thanks,
but,
man.
thank you.
Appreciate it.
Interesting as always. Okay, take care,
Yeah,
guys.
definitely.
See you later.
Oh.
Thank you.
Bye bye.